Hello Cancer, welcome to your June 2019 reading. My name is Sandra and welcome to my channel. I would like to thank all new subscribers for subscribing and commenting and supporting this channel. And if you're new, welcome. I will start shuffling the cards in a few seconds. And after that I will pull some oracle cards from one deck or another. So without further ado, I will start shuffling and see what messages we have for you. So what beautiful messages do we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for June 2019? We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Two of Cups, Eight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, we have the Five of Cups and the Two of Wands. I'll pull one more card for this row. This, the Hermit and the Moon card. So two more. Hermit and a Moon card. Let's go get a card for the Ace of Pentacles. The High Priestess. Five of Swords. Strength card. The Star. Beautiful cards all together. The Eight of Cups. Nine of Pentacles, the World, the Page of Wands, the Four of Swords, and for the Moon, the Hermit, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and the Sun. That is a beautiful outcome card. 10 of Pentacles and the Sun. The Sun and the Moon and the Hermit. Okay. So, Cancer, my lovely Cancers, the Ace of Pentacles calls for, you know, or is a sign of an auspicious new beginning. It could be, you know, in a material plane. It could be physical, financial, starting a new job. Improving your health, you know, it could mean a lot of things. I think here with the High Priestess, which is a card of intuition. Keeping a secret, no inner knowing. I think maybe, you know, this card tells you that you really need to follow your intuition on this new path that you are taking with the Ace of Pentacles. Listen, you know, listen to your own gut, because you have the Strength card next to it. And you know, you have the knowledge within you to make the right choices in your life for this new path that you have started. But I see a situation. I think with this Two of Cups. No, I'm going to take these first. You know, it could be a situation of quarrel, of fighting, of bickering, which is a card, you know, the Five of Swords is a card of winners and losers, a power struggle. You know, it could be a kind of like a shift and a tilt in your life, you know, moving from one state of being to another state of being. That goes with struggle. It could be internal struggle. And I think, yeah, that you have overcome this struggle and have found your strength with the Strength card. You know, I think there was, you know, like this cat is kind of dizzy, you know, with this, thing swirling around his head. That a choice had to be made, you know, a choice had to be made. And I think, you know, what I'm hearing now is, you know, should I stay or should I go? You know, should I keep it or should I let it go? And it's kind of the duality, you know, because I see the black and the white cat in the background of this card. So I see, you know, this, you know, the main cat is really, his head is spinning from having to make that choice. But I see you finding internal strength, you know, in making the right choice for yourself. And I think, you know, we have the Two of Cups here, you know, which could mean, you know, a love coming in, but it could also mean, you know, you really getting in tune with yourself, finding yourself and finding healing. You have the Star card, which is a card of healing. You know, like the star is, you know, there's stardust trickling down on this cat. And into the water, into the healing water. You know, the water is a sign of healing. And the star, of course, is a sign of hope, you know. So I think that there's hope, hope being restored in you, and healing is coming, you know. And faith. You start to have faith again. You start to have faith again in yourself. And in love, and that love is coming in, and that love can come in. Because, you know, these two cats, the Two of Cups, and then you see, you know, the stars in the form of a cross. So I have a feeling that, you know, faith is being restored, and I feel that, you know, you are really coming into your own and starting to heal from a situation. And you have the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So there has been a lot of mind games, you know, going on, and a lot of restrictive thought. And again, you know, the 5 is kind of a power struggle, you know, kind of this shift, this internal shift, you know, is like the balance of what force is going to win inside of you, you know. Yeah, is it the dark force, or, you know, the light force? So it's like this power struggle. And, you know, you have these two eights here, the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Cups, which is this moment of I think, you know, this moment, this energy of, right, you know, 10 is the culmination of the suit, you know. So, you know, of the suit of, you know, swords or cups. So 8 is kind of like this last kind of tweaking moment, you know, before things can be finished up. So I have, you know, with the Eight of Swords, there is this, you know, this mind restriction that you have, these restrictive thoughts of, you know, maybe, you know, not seeing the possibility, not seeing your potential, maybe, you know, like this cat is sitting in a tree, and these swords are all around him, and this cat doesn't know how to get out of the tree. And if he gets out, you know, how is he going to get out of all these swords? But these swords are, you know, there's space enough for this cat to walk through. And, you know, if this cat knew how to get out of the tree, which was, you know, the way he came in, then no problem, you know. But it's in this cat's mind, you know, he doesn't see it. So it's not that the possibility isn't there, but it's the point of seeing a possibility. And having the courage to walk away from something that is not emotionally satisfying to you, with the Eight of Cups. You know, this cat is walking away from something that looks pretty good. You know, there's a fire with a pot, you know, on it, and there's flowers, you know, in the windowsill. These cups are upright. You know, this house looks pretty decent, but there's just something here that is not fulfilling for this cat, and he decides to walk away. And then you have like this amazing, you know, shift, and this coming full circle with the World card. The World card is the last card in the major arcana, and it is, you know, coming full circle, like I said, where you have learned, you know, you have grown, you have, you know, undergone every step that you needed to take, and to come to this place. And then with the Nine of Pentacles, it is, you know, you in your environment, in your surroundings, in this energy of stability. And you know, this cat is in a very lush environment with, you know, grapes growing, and, you know, there are pentacles growing in this vine, and yeah, you know, I see you here creating a very nice life for yourself. Being able to create a very nice life for yourself. And this Nine of Pentacles is kind of a solitary card, you know, with the cat, you know, kind of in his confined, safe space that he created for himself. But he's very content in it, you know, so you're able to create something very, you know, in line with who you are and very suitable for you as a person. Where I see you releasing a lot of negative baggage that you've been carrying around. You know, this cat feels relaxed. He has, you know, undergone some things to get here, and now he can relax and feel content with himself and with what he has accomplished. And then you have the Five of Cups, which is a card of letting go, of mourning loss. But I see you seeing it as water under the bridge. So I see you really being able to let it go with the Five of Cups. And starting fresh, ready to start fresh with the Page of Wands. And looking outward. And again, you know, with the Two of Wands. Looking out into the world, making plans, making new plans, starting new, starting fresh. The Page of Wands, or the Wands, are, you know, a fire energy. So it's really moving forward and taking action, being creative. Starting, you know, a new, you know, with a fresh new energy. Yeah. And Four of Swords is a card of rest, taking some time out of the hustle and bustle of everyday life, pampering yourself, you know, taking some time out to recuperate, taking good care of yourself. That's why I'm thinking, you know, with this Ace of Pentacles, it really means, you know, the start of you know, physical health, especially. So there's a very internal process going on here. And it could be, you know, that you're contemplating studying something new, maybe taking a course. With this Hermit card, the Hermit, the Hermit card is a card of solitude and meditation and seeking enlightenment. So, you know, this could be that you want to start a new study, following a course, maybe reinventing yourself, you know, going inward and really reinventing yourself. But this could, you know, be in the shape of a study, of going to school or something. And yeah, with the Moon card, which I also see as a card of transformation and of, you know, the Moon. It is a card of Pisces, but I always see it also as, you know, the Moon of Cancer. And there is, like this lobster-like figure here, coming out of the water onto land. So coming from the internal and the emotional world into the material world. So it is like, you're embarking on new terrain and evolving. You're moving on to the next level, which is, the world card is a very significant indicator of that. You've come full circle. You're ready for this new path. In which, the Page of Wands is also, a sign of a new beginning. Taking action on a new beginning. And I see you here with the Ten of Pentacles, being really able to create a very happy home life, very stable and financially bountiful. And I think, the Pentacles are all about earth energy. So, this is all material. So it's physical, it's financial, it is, your home, your house, just your material plane. And the sun is shining for you. The sun will be shining for you. There will be better times ahead for you. Much better times. And this is all because you have done the work. You have done the work, and you are in this process of healing here. Healing and being able to let go of a lot of negativity and finding your inner strength. So I think this is a very beautiful process for you, Cancer. I will pull some cards for you from this animal spirit deck. I want 2 cards for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cards for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for June 2019. We have the Fish. And the Stingray. Both water energy. The Fish, restlessness, change of focus, and lost in the current. The fish loves to be subsumed in life's current. Nothing pleases it more than movement, movement, and more movement. The roaming lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to weariness and slippery relationships. With all the possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. Spend some time with the lunar forces, dear fish, at the peace and calm of the moon, as the peace and calm of the moon will soothe your soul. Spend some time with the lunar forces. Maybe do some moon rituals, with the full moon and the new moon. There are many things you can look up on YouTube or on the internet. And then we have the Stingray. Developing confidence, sense of self, or spine. The Stingray card represents a pivotal point in personal growth. The moment has come when the Stingray must decide between the old, easy, comfortable, and familiar, and the new, challenging, uncomfortable, and unfamiliar. Pressure from family and friends makes the decision even more complicated. No matter what choice is made now, it's inevitable that this dilemma will surface again and again, as the force of Dharma growing within the stingray is too strong to ignore. I think that's a very beautiful card for you for this reading. To developing confidence, with the Strength card. To make the right choice for yourself. A sense of self. Or a spine, being strong. And going out of your comfort zone. Yeah, I think that, that is also what this moon card illustrates, you going out of your comfort zone. Of course, the crab loves to be in the water and feels naked, when he's on land. But, it's kind of being bold and stepping out of your comfort zone, that's when life happens. And that's when things can happen and things will start to shine for you. All in all, I think it's a very beautiful reading and very powerful. And but a lot of it, depends on the action that you take and the steps you take, within yourself. So, yeah, and I love this stingray. How his spine is in all colors of the chakras. Being really centered. Yeah, I think this also wants to say that you shouldn't live up to the expectations of people around you, of society in a whole, but also just, your friends and family who uphold certain standards for their life. And if you are in a place right now that doesn't meet up to these standards, like, oh my God, you're 35 and you're still not married, it is, no, this is your life, own it and stand strong and just, keep staying true to yourself. And, don't let outward influences have you making bad decisions, Like, okay, I have to get married, so I'll just, marry this guy because it is time, No, just know yourself. And from that, you can start making good decisions for yourself. So, but that's just an example. Okay, Cancer, so I'm going to leave it at that. I'm done talking. And I want to wish you a very good, a very healing month of June. Enjoy the sun. Enjoy the summertime, I think, in summertime, things will start working out for you. Just in time, because my daughter's coming home. So if you like this reading, please like and subscribe. And leave a comment. Feel free to leave a comment. And yeah, I hope to see you next time. Bye, Cancer. That's tight.